We're at the site where Ionside School used to be. It was knocked down earlier this year and end of last year, and all the Ionside School pupils got moved to West Lakes Academy, which is in Egremont, where the old Wyndham School used to be.
This is the old Kangol factory, and hundreds of people used to work here in the past, but it was cheaper to make the hats abroad, so they moved the company abroad and hundreds of people lost their jobs here. So what was it like working in the Kangol factory?
It was quite a busy time. I don't think there was anywhere in the world that you wouldn't find a Kangol hat.
On the day the Kangol factory shut, I came down here and bought 13 hats for £6.50. They were selling them 50p each, and I got a lot of hats, so I was pleased, but it was a sad day for Kangol, it was. I think the park is, you know, it's a good place to go. It's in the middle of the town, but it's just the facilities are a bit rubbish, really. I mean, all the swings and stuff, and the paint, and there's graffiti and stuff, and there's glass all over the floor, and you know, sometimes you'll find needles and stuff, and there's litter everywhere, and no one makes an attempt to sort of to clean it up and make it a better place to come.
Here we have some very disgusting litter. For instance, we have beer cans, we have glass bottles, and we also have lots of sweet wrappers, and there's also glass, like they're saying over there. There's lots of glass on the floor in this play area.
This is the Cleator Moor turf, and I think it's a great facility because I come down here and play hockey on Saturdays, and they hold all sorts of sporting events here, like football and tag rugby tournaments, and schools hire it out for, and the youth games and all that kind of thing. It's a brilliant place for youngsters to come.
I like this spot because I can play rugby and football with my mates. So what do you think the people of Cleator Moor are like?
Nice people, and I know often the kids get a bad press, but most of you kids are absolutely wonderful. I really believe that.
What we've been doing today is we've been going round places in Cleator Moor because we're making a documentary about the good and bad points and how we can change it, what we can improve.
When we come across youngsters in the street and we have to speak to them about their behaviour, one of the things they often say is, there's nothing for us to do. And I've always said to them, why don't you come to the local council meetings and tell them what you'd like to see and what you'd like to do. And unfortunately none of them have come along yet, so I would like to see young people turn up at council meetings in a responsible and mature way and talk to the council members about what they'd like to see.
Still not sure, like it.
And then he just said, we're doing this thing called the Tea and Biscuits. And then I said, yeah, I'll be in it.
He was setting a youth council up, Tea and Biscuit Society, and we just said, yeah, well, sounds good.
I thought it was a good idea for us to get our ideas across and to make sure that we get to do what we want to do.
I thought it was just going to be the Tea and Biscuits, so like I joined, but then it actually seemed good, so I just stayed.
Today we've got 3 of the 5 founding members of the Cleator Moor Tea and Biscuit Society. They're looking to renovate the court out the back, the football arena. They've recently been to a trustee meeting for the people who are in charge of the court, and they were given a kind of jobs list to do, which is really good. They've got to research prices, materials, and get an overall cost for the project, and then report back to the trustees.
Well, we're just here to make things better for people to do stuff, so like they're not always on the streets, and give them something to do. Take them on trips and litter picks and leaflet drops and all that.
Well, surprisingly, or not that surprisingly, but a lot of it's positive really. The negatives that do come up are sort of litter and people on the square sort of sitting on the benches, maybe drinking throughout the day, that kind of thing. Boredom sometimes comes up, but they're well aware that there are things out there that they can do now. I think this film project's really helped to promote that. There's a multi-use games arena on the other side of Cleator Moor. There's the new youth centre that we've got here, boxing club next door, all kinds of sporting clubs that this film sort of opened their eyes to what they can do.